Talk About It Thursday. Thank you all so much for joining me. So this Thursday, I really wanted to talk about words, and just what we speak out of our mouths about ourselves, about other people, about situations, and just that it has power. So there's a scripture, Proverbs 18 and 21, and the first part of it says, life and death are in the power of the tongue. And I've been thinking about that here lately, just with the things that I personally speak out loud, even in my head, my thoughts, but definitely the words that I put out into the atmosphere, the words about myself, the words about other people, the words about situations, and just kind of trying to be more aware of what I said. So I was talking to one of my friends yesterday about how I raise my kids, how I want to raise my children, and how I have just decided to raise them. And one thing I'm careful about, well, I'll just tell the story. So in the car one day, there was a song that I really like. And basically it's saying that men are no good in the song. And the song was blasting and I was jamming and my kids were in the back seat. Now, backing up a little bit, it has been my prayer, especially since my marriage ending. Really, it has been my prayer that God really give me what I need to raise my sons. I, of course, am a woman, and I am raising two boys who are going to be men. My lovely Lady Cobb at my church, that is one thing she told me years ago. She was like, they're boys right now, but they're going to be men. They're going to be someone's husband. And that kind of always stuck with me, that she told me that. So I try to be aware. So anyway, I'm a female. My sons, of course, are males. So it's always been my prayer, like, Lord, guide me. Give me what I need to raise them up the correct way, the right way. Help me to be open and aware of different things. And that is one prayer that I know without a doubt God answers for me. So anyway, back to the story. So I was in the car blasting this song and I heard it. It was like, turn this off around them. And at first I was like, this is my song. But when I really started to think about the words, and in it, it was basically saying like men are trash. And, I thought about it. I'm like, I'm raising men. What is this doing to my sons? Like, them listening to this song, what is that doing to them? If I'm saying that I'm raising young kings and young black men of excellence, and they're gonna go out here and do great things in the world, what is this song doing to them in their subconscious? I can't be preaching to them about the great things that they're gonna do in the world, but then I'm letting them consume or listen to all these things that are talking about the opposite. So that's just one instance where I was like, oh, okay, we don't realize it. I can only speak for myself, but personally, I didn't really realize it with music. There's so many songs, and I'm a music lover, okay? I love all different kinds of music, and I didn't really realize that these songs that I be singing, like, I can't live without you, I'm not gonna breathe without you, I'm not gonna make it without you, like, hold up, homie. Like, those, I really feel like that stuff has power. And it's like we're singing it because we're in love, or we're singing it because we're going through a heartbreak or whatever, but it's like we have to be careful of what we say, what we're singing. Like, especially like the breakup songs. This one, and it's like, I don't want to love no one else but you. And yeah, in the moment when you're in love and it's all going great and smooth, of course that's a beautiful song to sing, that you don't want to love no one else but the person you're with. But it's like, or I can't live without you, I never want to be with no one else but you. It's like we have to be careful of those things. Because then, we break up and we wondering why it's so hard to get over this person, or why ain't nobody canoe coming along. And it's like, what about the stuff that you were saying? I remember my pastor, again, a long time ago, but it was in Bible study, and I remember it so clear. And he said the same thing, be careful what you're speaking out of your mouth. When you say, I'm never gonna love nobody else, or you the only person for me ever in the world, if I'm not with you, I'm not gonna be with nobody else. It's like, you have to be careful, because yes, it sounds good in the moment, like you're so in love, you're on a high, and it sounds good, but it's like, what happens if this relationship ends? And it's like, you want to be able to make it no matter what's going on. So I'm just learning to really be more aware, more intentional about what I say. Even if I'm having a rough day, I try to change those words around. Like right now, I'm having I'll say I'm having a rough moment, but it's not a rough day. I'm struggling right in this moment, but it's going to change. I'm learning to be more aware, more careful of the things that I say. So that was really the main thing that I did want to talk about. And it can be anything. It could be about love. It could be about your, there's a lot of people, that are going through a lot of things right now. And we as a society are going through a lot on a grand scale of things. So much going on with, the death, the murder of George Floyd. It's so much happening with that, so much movement with that happening. And then there's also Corona that's still out here. There's people that are not working. There are people that are struggling, that were struggling before Corona, and Corona has impacted it and made it, even on a grander scale. So it's so many things going on. People are wondering where their next meal is going to come from. So many, like I said, so many different things. And one thing that I am trying to do is, no matter what is going on in my own life, find the positive, find the joy, and speak those positive words over my life. I won't say lives because my kids, but over my life, over the lives of my children, over the lives of other people that, are out there, because it's important. Our words have power, our thoughts have power. And it's like, think on positive things, even if you're not where you want to be right now. It is okay. It's okay to still say, oh, my future is bright. That's why I've been doing affirmations, because those affirmations help. At first, when I started doing it, I was like, and one of my friends said that they was like, it's going to probably feel weird, like, you're doing the affirmations, talking to yourself. And I was like, okay. But when I started, it was very weird, like standing in the mirror and basically talking to myself. But now it just brings me so much joy and peace, like, saying today is my day. I will have joy today. I will conquer this day. The sunrise fills me with energy, just, different things. I don't fear the fire. I am the fire. Saying those things out loud, saying those things in your head, it really does change your course. Even if you are having a rough time, a hard moment, just saying those things. I would highly recommend looking up daily affirmations, coming up with your own affirmations, or just looking them up online, because that's one thing that has helped me. When I don't know what to say, that helps me. Reading scriptures about what's going on. I have the Bible app on my phone, so whatever it is, if I'm feeling sad or lonely, or whatever the case may be, I will type that in and I will look up scriptures about that, and I will put my name in those scriptures. And I am the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. That's something that I say all the time, because sometimes in this world, when you're not, speaking from my own personal experience, like when you're not where you want to be, and it seems like everyone else, because that's kind of how it works, look, everybody else is just doing so great, and you're just like, okay, when's my time, or what's gonna happen? But it's like, don't focus, and I don't know why I'm going here, but I'm gonna go in this lane. Don't focus on other people. Don't focus on what you're seeing You let it inspire you, but don't let it stump you. Don't let it make you feel like you're not on the right track. What God has for you is for you. No one can take that away. Even if there's 1,000 people doing what you feel in your heart that you should be doing, so what? You know, if God placed something in your heart, you feel like that is what you're supposed to be doing, do that thing. Do not, let what other people show you the highlight reel, because a lot of times we don't know the work that goes in behind the scenes of what someone is doing, the internal work and the working that they put in out loud. So I don't know why I felt that, but I'm just gonna go with that. Don't let what you see other people doing make you feel like you're not here for a purpose. And if God has placed something in you, do it. Whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, you have a purpose. If you're on this planet, you have a purpose. So walk it out and speak positive about yourself. Don't be like it's too late or it's not my time. No, this is my time. God has opened doors for me that no man can shut. Speak those things out loud, because it will change your way of thinking. It will change how you see things, and it will also attract what you need. So yeah, I said all that to say, really just watch what comes out of your mouths, guys. What you speak about yourself, what you speak about your children. I'm a big believer that I will never tell anyone how to raise their kids, but we have to be careful. Calling our kids dumb and stupid, they ain't gonna be nothing. They just like they daddy, they just like they mama, whatever. Like, be very careful what you're putting out there to your children, around your children. Just very careful. And that's all I have. I hope that you guys have an amazing Thursday. Thank you guys. So let's have a conversation in the comments. What are some affirmations that you speak over yourself? What are some positive things that you speak over yourself? Do you struggle with speaking positive things? Let's have a conversation in the comments, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share this video. And I will see you all next Thursday. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye, guys.